At first glance, Tetra Pak packaging material looks pretty straightforward. It's just cardboard, right? Wrong! Packaging material is so much more than that. There's a whole science behind it. In order to package everything from the most sensitive dairy products to the most acidic of juices in an increasing number of different package shapes and sizes, with different openings and closures, and to keep the product safe throughout its shelf life, the packaging material has to be just right. It all begins with the sourcing of paperboard, aluminium foil, polymers, and ink. Then, in factories around the world, the materials are combined using a series of sophisticated technologies. First, we print our customer's design on the paperboard using one of 5 different printing techniques. Then we score crease lines on it, making it possible to form perfectly shaped packages. Next, we laminate it at high speed. And finally, we slit the big rolls down to the right size for our filling machines. The result is our product: packaging material with a smart multi-layer structure. Each layer helps protect the food or drink inside the package in its own way. The outermost layer of polymer protects the package from moisture. The paperboard gives it strength and rigidity. In our aseptic packages, a second layer of polymer glues the paper to the foil, which in turn acts as a barrier against light and oxygen, and enables induction sealing. Finally, the inner layers of polymer protect the package from the product inside. No matter where it's made, all our packaging material must have consistently high quality so that it can be turned into packages that always look just as good, are just as strong, and just as convenient for consumers to use. We are continually innovating the next generation of material to make it even more sustainable by further increasing the renewable content and helping our customers differentiate the look of their packages so they stand out on the shelf, with advanced printing techniques that make package designs even more vibrant. Our smartest ever invention keeps getting smarter, making it possible to package and store more food products and giving customers new ways to reach their target groups, which further strengthens our unique end-to-end offer, all the way from the raw ingredients to the retail shelf.
Tetra Pak containers keep drinks and food products safe to consume for up to a year without refrigeration or the use of additional preservatives. Made mostly from paper, they're recyclable into things like egg cartons, paper towels, and toilet paper. A Tetra Pak container is packaging built with nature and freshness in mind. Tetra Pak containers hold all sorts of food products, from smoothies to fine wines. The package gives products a long shelf life because of its special layers. The plastic layer, the paperboard, and the foil. A plastic coating makes the package leak-proof. Tetra Pak containers are made entirely from recyclable materials. The first step to making them is printing. A worker selects the appropriate printing plates for a given customer and applies them to the cylinder of a printing press. The press transfers one color at a time to the paperboard layer using solvent-free ink. A Tetra Pak container can have up to 6 colors. At full speed, it takes only minutes to print. A strobe light visually stops the motion, helping the pressman check the quality of the printing. A worker feeds the printed paperboard into a lamination machine that will join it with the plastic and foil layers. At the same time, a worker loads a roll of micro-thin aluminum foil into the laminator. A gas flame heat treats the paperboard to ensure adhesion to the plastic layer. The laminator extrudes liquefied plastic between the roll of aluminum and the heated paperboard. Rollers squeeze all the layers together. The printed paperboard, with all its protective layers applied, then comes off the back end of the laminator into a large master roll. The operator threads it into a cutting machine called a slitter. It cuts and winds the printed material onto individual rolls. The slitter's knives cut the material into 4 lanes, each of which becomes a smaller roll. The operator trims the excess material from each roll. Then a conveyor system sends the rolls for shipping to a packer to be filled with their product. At the packer's plant, an operator loads the roll of flat packages into a filling machine built and installed by Tetra Pak. Tension rollers guide the material into the filling machine, where it is sterilized. The machine then forms and seals the material into one continuous tube. And a little further down, the machine fills the tube with product. It then cuts the tube into individually sealed packages and drops them into a chute for folding. It ejects the finished packages onto a conveyor belt. Finally, it sends the packages on their way to the customer. Lightweight, compact, and recyclable, Tetra Pak containers are eco-friendly. And that's certainly something to celebrate over a glass of fine wine.